action!
Yeah! Yeah!
Well, that was a new intro, wasn't it? Thank you for that, Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Sharky.
Hello.
Hi, Cass.
Welcome to my favorite segment that we do once every year, maybe more frequently from here on out. This is the Light Gun Games Extravaganza. This is the show in which we play light gun games, whether those are rail shooters, gallery shooters, or any other kind of shooter that involves those plastic peripherals that you point and shoot at the screen. My favorite genre. On the record, this is light gun games. Rail shooters are my favorite genre, hence why this is my favorite segment. And Johnny here, I believe you also share something of an affinity for this
Yes.
chosen genre.
For sure, definitely one of my favorites.
How about you, Charky? I don't think I've ever had you on this segment before. I think this is the segment
That's
I've pulled
right.
out when you haven't been around, and I'm like, well, I need something I know what I'm talking about with. So-
Yeah, well, I really like light gun games. I had a gun con for my PlayStation. Granted, the only game I had was Time Crisis, but that's the only game you need.
Yep.
I played the hell out of Time Crisis 2 in the arcades, House of the Dead, House of the Dead 2, kind of whatever I could get my hands on, which, to be honest, wasn't a lot, but I still love the light gun games.
No, absolutely. As you should, as they say. Here's another question at the top of the show. Are there any light gun games that either of you can one credit clear?
Used to be original Time Crisis.
No. Unfortunately, I was never that good. I did clear Time Crisis 2 arcade without spending too much money.
That's good
I could
enough.
usually do like first stage.
Oh, I could never actually do it in an arcade because, every single machine was calibrated like shit.
Yes, it's always the case. It's always the risk you run into out in the world. That
But at
being
home,
said,
I had enough time with Time Crisis 1 to, I can run clear of that. And of course, I could run credit clear the bonus mission they put in the PlayStation 1, which was great, even if the sound quality was terrible.
as was the case for many a PlayStation 1 game with that sampled speech and so forth. I can one credit clear a small handful. Time Crisis 1, if you catch me on a good day. A Ghost Squad is one of my favorites. I am also very proficient. I was once a world record holder, top 100 worldwide players on the Wii version of Ghost Squad. No biggie, no big deal or anything. Just know that you're in the presence of greatness, and we'll move on from it. And there's a couple others scattered between those, but those aren't the games we're playing tonight. No, tonight we have, a couple ones that might be okay. One of them I think I might actually love. I only played it for the first time the other night, but it seems like it has a lot of potential to it. And then there's one that's particularly infamous, and we'll get down to the bottom of whether or not it's truly earned its noxious reputation. But before any of that, before we get into the games, two matters of business. One, flashing light warning in effect tonight. If you are photosensitive, there is only so much we can do to mitigate screen flashing in some of these games. So, fair warning. We'll also have warnings on the screen during the games where flashing may be a persistent issue. So, be aware and be warned of that. And two, Turkey Stream Snack.
All right. Tonight's stream snack is Farm Ritz mozzarella sticks. Again, I am running low on stream snacks now, as you can tell by me going to repeat, so I'm going to need to go to the store soon. But for now, mozzarella sticks. And our drink tonight is Alani Nu Blue Slush. It's like a blueberry slush flavor. Now, I had the, what others? I've had their other slush flavors, and they're all really good. I have come around so hard on Alani Nu. I used to hate them. I said on the show once, I'll never buy one of these again.
And then that Witch's
But-
Brew, they put a curse on you, a hex that made you
Yeah.
love Alani.
But let's open this one up. Ooh, that's splattered. And the taste?
While you're drinking, Video Game King mentioned something in chat. I noticed Be Kind Rewind is gone, but Stop Using Rewind isn't. And there's a 60-second cooldown. It's not a 60-second cooldown. What it is, this is the new rule for rewinding moving forward. You are guaranteed 60 seconds where we will not use the rewind button. That is the new rule going forward for it, rather than just people immediately negating it by paying channel points to do the Be Kind Rewind. Gotcha. So I think that should help alleviate some of the pains we were feeling in previous episodes.
And this blue slush is good. It does have a slushy-like quality to the taste, which is hard to pin down. I guess syrupy is the word I'm looking for. But it is a sugar-free one, and yeah, once again, I'm really surprised how far I've turned around on Alani. I must have picked the worst flavors up front when we started this segment. But that'll do it for the stream snack.
All right, very good. Johnny, you have anything at the ready?
I have a banana.
Very good. Ooh, banana. I have something prepared here. I was at the gas station today, as I often am, and there was a buy one, get one on Red Bulls in the 8.4 fluid ounces variety, so I had to get in on that, forsake my Monster Energy Ultra Violet. But I didn't realize how small an 8.4 fluid ounce can is, so I'm just going to chug this right before we start. I'm just going to do the entire thing in one fell swoop.
Go for it.
And I think we're back. I think we are back now. Awesome. Yeah. Just awesome. It could not be any more infuriating and or funny that the second I tried to chug this Red Bull, my computer blue screen of death. Magic Meows, I'm going to kill you, by the way, in chat, for whatever recommendations,
I figured it was
whatever stuff you had me do in BIOS, I'm going to... Anyway, hopefully it doesn't crash again. If it does, I will need a few minutes to go into my BIOS settings and undo some things. Or
Johnny and I stream Devil May Cry 2. Let's start it now.
Boy. Anyway, sorry folks, this is going to be one of those streams, isn't it? So, we might as well get it underway. We might as well try to keep the show going. Oh, I should probably finish chugging this too.
Don't risk it.
And how was it?
Tastes like taurine.
Yep.
All right.
I bought a bunch of those little cans, those 8.7 ounces, and that's good for like if I need to go to sleep, you know?
Oh yeah, the Red Bull puts you to sleep.
Yeah, just that little caffeine will do it for me.
So folks, those of you who are still here, it's time we get to the first game tonight. If we can survive long enough to play it. It's Baby Boomer, the 1989 release by Color Dreams for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is their light gun game.
Whoa. Hang on. This is the bad game of Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, last I checked.
But this is the best rated light gun game.
Yeah, it does say that on the front. It also says that it's a part of their light gun series.
I've been misled.
I think it might be the only one, unless I'm forgetting one of their other games.
Sorry.
People may notice again, in case you're just joining, flashing light warning in effect for these NES games we're about to play. So, be advised, be warned, be safe out there.
Buckle up. Wear a condom.
Copyright Jim.
Wear a condom, or else you'll have to take care of your own Baby Boomer.
Very good, you saved it. This has 2 players. Anyone want to get in on the controller for this?
No.
No, you shouldn't want to. The purpose of this game... actually, you know what? This might be an excerpt from the instruction manual I have right here in the bottom right corner. So I might as well read that. Ahem, hem, hem. One day while nobody was looking, Baby Boomer climbed out of his crib and headed into the woods. Little did he realize that while he's enjoying this adventurous journey into the unknown, there are many dangers awaiting him. Your job is to use your zapper to protect Baby Boomer and help him find his way home to his mother. Unlike other Zapper games, you can shoot just about anything you see in Baby Boomer. Some things give extra points, while others give extra lives. Open secret passages, control something in another part of the world, or clear a safe route for Baby Boomer to follow. So saith the launch box description, which I have to assume again is ripped from the manual. Nothing to it but to do it. Don't shoot the nuggets. Yes, the crosshair is just always there, in case you had a controller plugged in. This is the game. Have you picked up on the objective yet, how it plays?
It's, fuck, how would I describe this? We have played games like this.
I think of like Gumshoe.
Well, yeah, that's the most direct comparison. Because it's literally the same thing, more or less, except you can't make the baby jump, as far as I know. But yeah, it's like, Pac-Man 2, let's say.
Sure.
Right? You gotta interact with the screen to protect your baby, as you failed to do.
They snuck up behind me. Some of the enemies sneak up right behind you, which is the biggest threat to Baby Boomer.
Okay, so, off the top of y'all's head, do you know how many light gun games were released for the NES?
Not a lot.
Include this one, even though it's unlicensed. Like, stab in the dark.
Like 20.
Johnny?
Yeah, I thought it was even less. I thought it was around 10, but there's been a lot of these unlicensed and obscure ones I didn't know about, so...
So, I think... I don't think there's that many unlicensed ones, but the number I have here is 17 games for the NES.
Close.
But that's for the NES.
I'm rewinding that.
That's specifically for the NES. If I remember correctly, I think the Famicom had like 4. And that may be too many.
Yes. In Japan, they did not maximize the utility of the Zapper.
Yeah, it was seen as a America-centric peripheral.
Which is funny because one of Nintendo's first big digital forays, before they were into the arcade game manufacture, was there was a period in time where bowling alleys in Japan were basically all shutting down. And Nintendo realized an opportunity to take advantage of that space to create indoor shooting galleries. Laser light gun shooting galleries, like you used to see at arcades, where you'd have like the targets that have like the little crosshairs or whatever on them you can shoot to make them do interactive stuff. Nintendo specialized in that for a minute until the oil crisis meant that manufacturers slowed down.
Whoa.
The moon!
Baby Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Why do I have to shoot the cats?
I remember Nintendo also had those home light gun games where you had like the lion or the cowboy with the light sensor on it.
Yes, that's the original Wild Gun.
Fall down. Yeah.
Fountains of Blood. This game's aesthetic quickly. Is this Chiller we're playing, or?
I'm not so sure about this adventure.
I thought I might need to shoot the tombstone, but no, this was a case where you have to shoot the whatchamacallit, the clouds again. They only light up the first 2 clouds in the first level. They make them gold, so you know that shooting clouds is a thing you can do. What we can really do here to game out the game is if you shoot and look for where the screen flashes, look for those white rectangles on screen, you can tell what's interactive and what isn't.
Yeah, on the first stage, I again, that's just the limit of the tech at the time. I instantly picked up. Oh yeah, when you shoot, you can see everything that's got a hitbox.
Which is very necessary, actually, for figuring out what the hell to do in this game. Doesn't help that everything is so tiny.
That kind of didn't really... Okay, I think that was going to land me that time if you didn't shoot it.
Yeah, that's a tough one to hit. Moving targets, especially sporadic ones.
So I imagine if there was a second player, the control was literally just stop and go on the baby, right?
No, you move the crosshair.
You see that
across
crosshair?
Fuck! I'm rewinding. I'm cheating this a bit because I want to beat this game.
So they're both shooting then?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually put my controller away before the stream started because I was like, I don't know how it could possibly fuck up a light gun game, but I don't want to, like, risk it.
That's not what I was expecting, though. That's probably for the best because controlling the baby would be pretty boring.
Yes.
It might give you better odds if you could, like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop it in place, have some amount of control.
Well, at that point, you could just, you know, they call it a two-player thing, but if it was played that way, you could do that yourself.
Now, there's got to be a level here where the baby crawls across, like, a...
Construction yard.
a construction yard, like a skyscraper being built.
Baby's Day Out style. Uh-oh, Boomer hates to get wet.
Dubious Phantom says, this looks like an absolute fever dream.
So we went from the graveyard into heaven by means of the elevator.
Yeah.
You can shoot the trees to get birds to come out for extra points. Similarly, oh Jesus Louises!
Also, we're becoming Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is strange.
Jaundice baby.
Oh,
Well, back to hell.
Alright, I'm gonna let that loss ride out and see if we can't save this run by picking up the pieces.
This does seem very novel for the time. I'll give it that. But I feel like this would have been one mini game in a point blank game.
Yeah.
You say it was novel, but there's a game almost exactly like this called Gumshoe that came out really early in the life of the Zapper.
Fuck. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I need to constantly be shooting the waterfall so the baby doesn't get wet. But then I also need to know which of these clouds to shoot to get the snowflakes to come out to create the bridge.
Yeah.
So they're asking a lot of you in this game. Not even like to mention like how small the targets are that you need to be hitting, how fast some of them move, how many of them there are. A lot of guesswork in this.
I think the music gave up.
Wouldn't you?
I was
Alright,
gonna
there
say,
it
these
is.
are my 4 favorite notes.
Well, you're in luck then. Maddening. If folk don't know, if folk are unfamiliar, Wisdom Tree, Color Dreams, one and the same, developers of this game. So you may know them for the like of their Bible games on the NES and that one for the Super NES. Super 3D Noah's Ark.
Also, our previous stream, our Bad Game Change Time, we played Raid 2020 from them.
Yes. Which is the anti-drug crusade game, where you mow down countless hapless drug dealers. Or so the claim is made in the game, that's what they are.
Oh,
And-
going to Super Heaven.
Going up?
Gonna train with Kami.
Boomer doesn't like the looks of this place.
Oh, no,
Oh
now
my
you're in hell.
god!
Now, I was joking earlier.
So I should mention this is my first time playing this game in full. So this is genuinely new to me.
Dante's Inferno's got nothing on this game.
Can't wait for the next level, The Void.
This is ridiculous! How's a human being
Wait.
supposed to do this?
Is this the inspiration for Binding of Isaac?
I built the bridge and he fell through it. What the fuck? Alright, it's gotta be a
Mr.
bit quicker.
Mr. Taco says, "Welcome to baby hell, motherfucker!"
Alright, there we go. Hopefully this should buy us some time. Yeah, those folk at Color Dreams had a little twisted sense of humor, didn't they? You know, maybe this is an evil baby, though. I mean, they're certainly rambunctious enough. They certainly like to run away from their... you know, maybe it's the parents. You know, the parents might be at fault here, because they did just let their kid run off into the woods from their crib without really paying much mind.
Kind of been a great crib, considering this baby can't even walk yet.
The fact that there's an express elevator from heaven to hell implies a lot.
Yeah,
I don't want to think about the ramifications.
I guess I was supposed to be a demon, but just because of the body proportions, it looked like a walking bumblebee.
I just have to keep rapid firing at this. This is impossible. This is actually impossible here for a human player to do. So what I have to do here is... Okay, so shoot that, and then just keep rapid firing at this. I don't get it.
This is where you need 2 players.
Evidently. Okay. I need a little bit of rewind on this. Fucking hell. When they come out from, like, nowhere, too, that's always super cool and fun and fair. Such a tiny... that is not any more than, like, 6 pixels on the screen.
Yeah.
Total. You can only shoot so many times in the course of a second.
I think you need to shoot that fire earlier. I know easier said than done, but... There you go.
It's the bat.
Christ.
The bat really throws it off.
There we go. Get that. There. Him. Yeah.
This probably would be slightly easier with an actual light gun, mind you. We're still doing the mouse thing. I still cannot afford the Sinden light gun. Okay. Fucking pardon.
The select night tight. Right? No?
Okay.
Oh, is there a bat coming down from the ceiling, like, immediately?
I don't.
What is
I don't know.
happening? Oh my god, the milk meter. The milk meter ran out.
I was about to say, I mean, you are in hell. No.
Okay. So, shoot. Then, crackerjack timing. I'm sure that rewinding this is super pleasant, by the way. I'm sure this looks great on stream, but this is an impossible game otherwise.
This is rough. And Run, I've not used an NES Zapper myself, but I've not heard them.
The fidelity on them is not the best.
I've heard they're not very reliable, accurate, so I can't imagine. This might be a case where it's actually slightly easier this way.
Milk. Oh, the little shit can't chase you. Okay, good.
So we got all this lore about the baby, but who are we in the story?
A concerned citizen, and also a denizen of hell and heaven. We are their angel. This is... We're so close to the end of this level. I don't know how long this game is, by the way. So, so many mysteries that will be solved, hopefully, if we continue to see this game through.
The way this level is, I get the impression that there could be 4 levels, and that could be the whole game.
God willing.
The old Karate Kid. So.
Hallelujah.
Falling enemies.
Okay. I mean, this seems like a de-escalation, if anything. Like, sure, we're in a spooky cave of ghosts, but we were just in hell.
And now we're where the ghosts live, so we're back on Earth. We're haunting. This baby's a specter.
I mean, we've actually, like, ended up in Spelunker.
Folk were worried we weren't going to have anything to show for tonight. Any truly weird or baffling or bad games.
You're running out of screen.
Oh, that was nice. They keep shooting.
Crypt World. There are hidden milks and secret passageways.
Rip. Rip who?
Well, they're less hidden
Guess
when
that-
you
guess
can
all then.
like see what you can shoot.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, the level order is strange. This feels like this should have been after the graveyard.
I wonder if they're just straight up out of order in somehow, some way.
Oh, that... What? Oh, what is this? Ninja Gaiden NES? That spawn rate?
Listen, I know we're playing a game. You had to find those hidden milks.
Yeah.
There was nothing for me to shoot.
Yeah,
I shot everything.
No, the graves. There were some.
I
Graves
was
that you
shooting the
had to shot.
graves. I know you can't see where the crosshair is. Oh my! You need to shoot them multiple times.
Yeah.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, these things take multiple hits to break.
I could. By the way, I
Whoa.
can see what the crosshairs are, just so you know.
Did it... Because you shot that ghost, did it explode and multiply?
That'd be fucked up if so.
But I was going to say, like, I know we're playing a game about shooting wildly around a lost baby, but this is pretty macabre.
You know, far be it for me to say so, but this game is a little kooky,
Yep,
scary.
yep.
That's so fucked.
It seems like you only need to shoot the bottom one. Obviously, with the hit detection, that's easier said than done.
Yeah, especially when there's multiple objects on screen at the same time, it does confuse the crosshair a little bit, to say the least. Fuck. This is buck wild. And also a very good use case. Very, I gotta sneeze a second. Really demonstrates the usefulness of Rewind to this stream and why it is so essential, even if it is unfucking watchable. With the screens flashing and the rewind, so you get to see the screen flash like a dozen times for every time it would usually. Just because it's my favorite segment doesn't mean that it's like a watchable segment. It doesn't mean that it's...
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing with some of the older like Gun games is the frame rate on these were quite low. I am curious to see this played on real hardware though.
I can't
See if
imagine.
it actually is possible.
Somehow, some way, someone, I'm sure, I hope. Okay, I'm getting the hang of those ghosts now. Which is gonna be great when they're gone a stage from now, but...
Why does this baby need all these gold nuggets anyway?
Well, they gotta bring something back for their mom.
Ah, prospecting baby. I understand.
There's gold in
Oh
them
God,
dark
you're gonna run-
crypts.
You're going to run out of milk.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's nothing I could do!
I swear it's the meters going down
We
faster.
have to
as well
find the
now.
answer by ourselves.
Say something nice.
I have to restart the level because I clearly don't have enough milk to solve it otherwise. Say something nice. It's good to have a light gun game on the NES. There weren't many of them. So colored... You know what? I have a strategy here.
We've gone to very vastly different locales.
Yeah, there's variety. For better or for worse.
Yeah, you're gonna have to mid-max the milk here. Shoot it like right when it's about to leave the screen.
Okay, I'm waiting for a moment where, like, you fail, and that was the only option. Almost like that.
Need to shoot it even sooner. Okay.
But I'm fully expecting, like, Color Dreams to have a moment where, like, you cannot beat the game no matter what you do, and that was the point.
It's supposed to show you the futility of trying to save a baby's life.
I'm confused about this milk meter now because it straight up was ticking down faster at the end there.
Again, that's why I'm saying I'm waiting for the moment where the game's just like, fuck you, you lose.
Shoot that. Do any of these have milk in? There we go. No, wait, I can't shoot that milk just yet. damn that ghost.
This game demands a lot of you.
That flame blended in with the fucking fire waterfall. That's just mean.
I'm. It's random by picturing what this stream would be like if you tuned in midway through with just audio and hearing the description of things happening on screen. Can't shoot that milk yet.
Can't shoot that milk bottle yet. The ghosts are gonna get the baby, and we can't get the gold nuggets. I think we're gonna make it.
No. No, all I can think of is there's milk hidden in this last screen somewhere. As evil as it would be if there's maybe... Huh?
You have to shoot the gold nugget! What?!
Wrong passageway. Start over. Remember, it said there were hidden passageways too.
What is this game?!
How do you pick which way to go, though?
There's no
Well,
such
I
thing
mean,
as a
there's only
second
one
chance.
means of interacting with this world, so...
Oh.
Hey, guess what? No rewind either for 60 seconds, so... Eye on the clock. I might need one of you to look up a guide for this straight up.
Do you think there's a guide for... The problem with the no rewind for 60 seconds is, the game's gonna end. We're not gonna see what happens.
A plus start. Oh god, I need the second controller for that. Ah! That's gonna do it for Baby Boomer.
Yeah.
All right.
I was expecting to finish that game, even without the no rewind. I was definitely running up against some kind of wall there. I was definitely not gonna be able to solve that maze, as the case may be. Holy shit, that was a rough one. That was a rough start to the night. But hey, that's Color Dreams for you, isn't it? Next game, how about a palate cleanser? How about a good game tonight? I could use one. I could use a good game on the NES. It is Freedom Force from Sunsoft, released 1988. I have not played this. I had a Zapper, and I loved my light gun games on my NES back in the day, but this was not one I was privy to at a point in time. And then I played a little bit of it last night or the night before. Emeralds on this, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about that. I need an excuse to end that game. If we're being completely honest here, I need an excuse to get out of Baby Boomer. So I will take it. I will happily take that one. So
I have seen this one before. I've never played it because I saw it like later in life. But yeah, this is an interesting one.
yeah, this might be, from what I've seen and played of it, this might actually be the NES's best light gun game. And I've just been living completely oblivious to it. And Johnny, I think you'll agree this is the best light gun game for one very particular reason the game we'll get into shortly. First of all, cool cinematic intro. I love this aspect ratio.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
CinemaScope.
Yeah, this Ninja Gaiden ass intro.
Oh,
Ah.
I didn't love that part of it. Classified security, clearance needed, aim and fire to start game. I will momentarily. First, I gotta make sure the controls are actually bound properly. Oh, they actually are for a change. Oh, they're actually not. I need to actually reverse which slot the zapper is in.
Ah.
You see, Baby Boomer needed the zapper in the first port. This one needs the zapper in the second port. You can never know. It's just like a fucking Amiga games or Commodore 64 games or any other game for like the home computers, for the microcomputers, where which one do you plug the keyboard into, which one do you plug the joystick into? You never know unless you read the manual. Brad Rex and Manic Jackson.
Those are great names.
Yes, they are. Terminator Combat.
What?
Bagmen are holding many hostages.
There
Save
we
the
go.
innocent. Now, do you feel bad that we have to shoot your own kind?
I do, yeah. As always, our bag-headed brethren delegated to the role of grunt, villain, thug.
Yeah, it's... Oh! Oops.
Oops. I think that was the pilot, so
Oh
not
my...
going anywhere. That was also the pilot.
I keep seeing the bagheads, and I instinctively
it's
want to shoot them. I instinctively want to kill
Yeah,
them.
I think they're holding them hostage. Now, notice you get power-ups by shooting the lower right corner,
Yes.
which are random,
the-
and there's a trick one that to make the game harder.
Yes, which I think is neat.
I don't know the exact usage for it, but a little bag man with the harder icon, I feel like I could get use out of.
I made the game harder. All I wanted was a 44 Magnum.
Oh, it's Wario.
I'll give these bagmen credit. They're not cheesing it by putting bags on the hostages.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
That'd be absolutely twisted.
Hey, you know, Sunsoft made some good games.
Yeah, who'd have thunk?
Harder.
I wonder if you get more points for it being harder.
I wonder if it gives you less time to collect power-ups if it's harder. Yep, that it certainly does.
Wait, was that a warlock or something you peeped out there?
Oh, new game. Solve my Wordle.
Alright, so it's not the letter E isn't in it. Shit. Let's try
Oh,
A,
okay.
I, O,
Okay.
U.
Okay, so it is A.
RSTLN.
Okay, I'm glad they were specific.
No, 5 errors you missed. Why do you play Hangman in the middle of a cop game?
I don't know, but we didn't solve that one. The first time I played it, it was guitar for the first one. Can we shoot? Okay, I need to rewind because I need to test something. Can you shoot the kid?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Wipe out! Gnarly!
Okay. Now that I know...
Yeah, you
Ooh, hello, nurse.
just seeing how far the code goes.
You
Well,
bi-
Rex, we took a look at how you did out there, and you stopped the bagmen, but you shot a kid, and you couldn't solve the word puzzle. So,
Frankly, the word puzzle is the worst part here.
Yeah, that was a gimme. That was an easy one, but
I'm curious if there's any difference with the weapons. I noticed your
I know the grenade
Rex
launcher will hit multiple things on screen.
which seems like a detriment when there's
Yeah.
hostages.
Maybe it's a smart grenade.
You basically have to keep your crosshair. You basically need to be aiming at the bottom right at all times and be ready to pull the trigger on it. Okay, they don't give us enough time to appreciate these, so I'm going to rewind again.
Yeah.
Mission, get on TV news, the elite assassins. Rap sheet, jaywalking, forging passports, and storming embassies. Yeah, one of these crimes is not like the other. I mean, forging passports, I mean, who hasn't? Oh, we are low on health.
Oh, they're working with the bagmen. Oh, this one's a bop.
Yeah, I might need to download the soundtrack.
Again, Sunsoft.
Oh! Well, let's see what happens. Just game over, straight
Who's
up.
that? Probably just straight up game over. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna give that another try because I did get a couple errors and I feel like I wasn't maximizing.
Right.
I especially want to try some of the other weapons. Definitely not shoot the pilot this time if I can help it.
You wanted to make it harder?
Yeah, for this first stage, I think I can handle it.
I can't think exactly, but the art style for the two main characters reminds me of like a very specific anime style from the late 80s, early 90s. Especially with like the giant forehead.
Well,
whoa, whoops.
I'm gonna rewind that, yeah.
Well, if you consider when this game was made.
Yeah.
We're gonna...
I don't think it's them, but like the villain. Well, sometimes villains, but a couple of Yu Yu Hakusho characters have that kind of giant forehead art style.
I like how when the time runs out, it's like you don't have to shoot anyone anymore, and they can't hit you anymore, even though there's still enemies on the screen. It's like, sorry guys, I'm clocking out. You know.
Yep. Well, that's my shift done. Next time the grenade launcher pops up, I want to make sure I get the grenade launcher so I can show it off. I tried shooting the plane. I got some points for it.
Doing some Go 13 shit.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was cool.
I don't know how encyclopedic your knowledge is of Go 13 story arcs, but has he ever shot someone in a moving plane?
Yes.
Okay, doesn't count the first thing where he like shoots the guy who's taxiing. I mean like in the air.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, this one should be a little easier, hopefully.
I'm terrible at these.
Football.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's absolutely it, isn't it? Yep.
Oh, it better not be foosball. Ah, okay. Trick you right at the end.
I've been playing a lot of like New York Times crossword puzzles lately.
It came in handy.
Wordle and stuff, yeah. What's weird, I don't know where else I'm gonna have an opportunity to say this, but I've been playing a lot of the minis, which are just very small crosswords. They have a big archive of it, but they use the word amino so often. Like, I've been going through like a couple of months worth of it, and like there's been like a clue that's like blank acid protein building box like 7 different times. Like, there's a lot of words out there. You don't have to keep using the same one multiple times a month.
By the way, the 44 Magnum actually expands the hitboxes on enemies. I noticed that the boxes are much bigger around the enemies since we upgraded to the 44 Magnum.
Seven Names saying asks, have they used Amigo? Like, maybe once.
Alright, let's keep it going. By the way, are volume levels good, folk at home? Let me know. Oh! You know what? I want to use that grenade launcher, so... Here we go.
Oh!
Oh, now it's not a bikini lady.
Yeah.
She decided not to take off her clothes this time.
Yeah, now the box is absolutely huge around them, which is good.
Oh, it didn't hit the civilians. Interesting.
I'm still going to be careful with it.
But I did notice that there were 2 civilians sandwiched between...
Oh,
those...
no!
Well, never mind.
It totally headshotted that poor kid!
Alright, forget what I said. Forget what I said.
Okay, yeah, I don't want the grenade launcher anymore. It's fun, but it's, dangerous.
Liability.
I'll stick with my 44, thank you very much.
I could have sworn, like, it actually skipped over the 2 people in between those 2 enemies, but guess not.
It may behave in some curious ways.
I'm trying to think what the law reason is that bikini babes are showing up at... This is supposed to be
There's
an
no
airport?
such thing as a second chance.
Alright, stop using rewind.
I'll do what I can. Oh, there was a balloon in the top left corner.
thing. Okay.
Oh, it's guitar.
It is.
Yep.
How'd you get it from the A?
Because
I'm
there's
impressed.
only going to be a few of these in here.
Yeah, there's only so many, and I did say a guitar was one of them earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just don't think there's many words also that are 6 letters and have an A near the end.
All right, I want to pause this to read it. Eugene Extreme, mastermind of unknown guerrillas. Mission: take over the world by terrorist action.
Why can't these people try and take over the world through legal action?
Oh. 60 seconds
still
went
in-
by, right?
Nope. I'll let you know when. I'll let you know when. And 60 seconds have gone by.
Yeah, this was a tricky one. There's 4 of them on screen, and you only have so much health.
Nope, harder.
Come on now, give me the health.
I know that they're supposed to be like old ladies, but I can't look at them and not see like a warlock or something.
Casting a spell on us.
Yeah. Must be a friendly spell though, because we're not taking damage.
This must fucking rule with an actual light gun, this game. Nope, I'm cheating. I can rewind, I'm gonna.
So, who's this demon that's wanted on this poster here?
That might be Eugene, for all we know.
Ooh, that's a lot. Okay.
I don't know. Eugene looked more nerdy compared to.
It's a self-portrait by Eugene.
Yeah.
It's how he sees himself. It's his mental image. Ay, ay, ay. One HP and a prayer.
I wonder if it prioritizes, like, giving you the ammo power up if you're low on ammo. Like, it has that mercy to it.
I could have sworn I hit that guy in the top right.
Yes, this does seem like a toughie. It's from the era where a lot of people have been
Well,
renting video games, so I get why they're this.
Sorry about all the grandmas in that house.
At least he's pleased with himself.
I don't know. I get a more of a like a uh-oh like face from that.
He seems like he's in
Whoa.
shock.
Whoa, personal space lady.
Oh,
okay,
now
nice.
he's happy.
He's really happy now. Yeah.
Was that the whole game?
Secret word is spy hunter.
No, that was just... It must be like a password. Or wait, no.
Oh wait, it looped. We're in loop 2.
I see.
What does the secret word do?
Maybe it's a password to get back to.
Wasn't a password select on the screen. It might just be one of those ones where you mail away or you send it in to Sunsoft.
Yep. That could be it.
People are saying there are multiple loops. Someone in chat is saying there's multiple loops.
Yeah,
Has anything changed between loops?
Let's have a quick look.
Well,
I
the
think
background
the-
color.
So I'm willing to keep playing this a little longer if there's something waiting for
Here
us.
we go. When you complete the 3rd run, you get the message, "You are awesome, Rad. How can I make it up to you?" Secret word platoon.
Wait, did Sunsoft make the Platoon game on NES?
Did they port the? Did they do a conversion of
These
Spy
are-
Hunter? for
Yeah,
NES?
these are all games. Spy Hunter, Xenophobe.
It's one of them Batman.
No,
sadly
Bagman. It's
Now, Amazing Bagman, that's Marvel.
Gotta break another code. E.
Oh, that's messed up. If you play as the other guy, the lady still calls you Rad.
No, she's just saying, "Oh, it's radical that you saved me." Shit. I'm thinking treasure.
Oh, yeah, I think that might be right.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
We've still been surviving, subsisting on 1 HP for a while here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think we've seen this game at this point.
Yes, we have. I should also hit my screen, I think. I said hit my screen. Why is it
Only
not?
a third of it.
There we go. Yeah, that was Freedom Force. I wish there was more to it, but even still, that might be one of my new favorite light gun games on the NES. Just because I think those stages were laid out in a really fun way. The shooting gallery aspect of it was challenging, was tricky, but like it was fair. I wish the inventory system was maybe a little more, gave you a little bit more time to hit those things, gave you a bit more of a chance. It's maybe a little too hard for its own good. Maybe a difficulty select of sorts would have helped a little bit with that. But even saying all that, that game was just so fucking uber cool.
Now, I think we have another NES game coming up, though, so maybe this one will be the best one you've ever played. Maybe this one will top the previous one.
Perhaps. For this next game tonight, for the NES, is Lethal Weapon. Not to be confused with Lethal Weapon, the movie. This is a unlicensed conversion of Lethal Enforcers, the arcade game, to the NES by means of Aoji Tokyo, developer name, and published by NTDEC. So yeah, this is going to be a demake of the legendary arcade game Lethal Enforcers by means of the NES and played by means of the Zapper. So I'm very curious about this one. I can't remember who it was in call last night who wisened me up to this. If you're in chat right now, whoever it happens to be, let yourself be known. Take some credit here, because this is a curio.
No, and I didn't mention it, but the two player characters in Freedom Force, I get the feeling were meant to be just Murtaugh and Riggs.
Yeah, something to that extent. Or, the Miami Vice guys. It could be anyone.
Now, this is cool guys.
Shoot the screen or press start. Alright, we're just right into it. Oh, wait, do I need to shoot everything here? That's not how target ranges work. You're supposed to have things that you are meant to hit and aren't meant to hit.
I mean, you're a cop. Who cares?
Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's the word of the day, isn't it? I will also say that the crosshair here, the aiming in this game, not great. You can see how they're trying to map it out using the if you look at the screen flashes, you can see what they're doing in terms of having whole rows of hitboxes lined up.
Trying to make it. Yep, that was what perfect was.
Copyright 94, go, thank you.
You finished all the criminals in the stage. They were all bad targets.
All right, this car chase level, I assume that's going to be the bank, the airport. Let's just do them in order, why don't we?
Yeah. Okay, I do remember this from the arcade one. Whoa!
I saw this game in the arcade a lot as a very, very small child, but I never played it. And I don't know why I never played it. I think I might have just literally not been able to reach the machine to play it.
Lethal Enforcers is important. It's not the best ever, but it was formative in the genre. Now, Lethal Enforcers 2, the gunfighters, that game fucking rules. That's the one that we used for the prologue screen music, by the way. I used a song off of that soundtrack. Not the hardest stage I've played in one of these games. So I think this is the boss fight. Yeah, there's nothing to it but just to... I'm hoping I could... Oh! Yeah. Oh!
Over game. Game over.
I was trying to reload there. Okay, let's cheat this.
No, it's a reoccurring theme with the music today. A lot of...
What the fuck?
One-tone, 5-note songs.
die already? This is... I'm trying to shoot... I don't think you can shoot the rockets. God knows I'm trying.
It looks like they have a... Oh, no, they don't have a hitbox. No, you just gotta tank this guy faster than he can kill you somehow.
Yeah,
I think.
That seems impossible unless you have the max amount of health. Okay, let's try it like this. We're gonna start this stage with max health, right? And let's just not take any hits. Yeah, this is impressive in some ways. In the presentation of it, it looks nice. And it has a lot of dynamic. But the fact that it might be impossible is definitely a mark against it.
Yeah. Yeah, thinking about it, like seeing this fast scrolling on a NES is not common.
Alright, let's try this.
No, you can't shoot those rockets. They don't have a hitbox.
There's
What
no
the
such thing
fuck?
as a second chance.
Well, I rewound
this is where it
just
ends.
before. I mean, I could always just pick a different stage. If we die here,
yeah.
I can just pick a different stage on the reset. Because I'm not sure this is actually...
Oh, no, you did shoot the missiles. Interesting, okay, so it doesn't draw the hitboxes for them unless you're shooting towards them.
Well, we're 20 seconds in, so I don't think you can...
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, that was a cool sprite.
Now, are there going to be hostage? Yes, there are. Good.
If I tiptoe away, they won't notice me.
Yeah, I think that guy's from the Ministry of City Walks. What's he doing?
Yeah, there. I have my mouse right over, like, you know.
It's... The targets are, like, not... Where you're supposed to shoot is not as tall as the sprite is, and it's far wider than the sprite is.
Yes, so I might be overlapping on spots that are to the left or right of the targets. But you can also
that
see...
one, I don't know what was happening there.
Yeah, this game is fucking jank.
Yeah.
It almost seems random where, like, it's deciding to draw those hitboxes. Or it's like cycling through a lot of them every single frame.
Alright. Do you think a boss is gonna come through that door? See if there's another one. See if every stage just has, like, an impossible encounter to cap it off. These static screens are not the most exciting. I mean, at least the enemies pop out from a few different places, which keeps it dynamic.
Oh, we moved a bit. Look at that, dynamic. Level transition.
I just have to, like, quadruple tap every enemy just to make sure I actually get the hit in. Which is not what you want, especially, like, you know... I get that this game isn't tracking accuracy in the way that, like, other games are, but, you know, my light gun can... You know, my reflex, my training, you know, my time with the SEAL team, taught me that you should never shoot more than necessary in these games if you want to maintain a high score, but I guess that just doesn't matter in this game, or I guess you just have to put... Like, swallow that instinct down. Put it in the back of your mind. Powerland, Roses Doran. I'm assuming that's what it says.
Innocent victim.
This is a present from me to you.
Oh. Nice, we got a cheer from Jordan Games. Cass, thank you for your service.
Yeah, yes, salute me as needed.
I think the chair says Flowerland. Roses something doesn't.
So these are cops coming from screen left and right that I need to try to avoid shooting as much as I can.
Just a little.
Ow. And, you know, I'm just gonna move on to the next screen. I'm just gonna move on to the next one of these set pieces. Let's see how this airplane level compares to the level in Freedom fucking Force. I could not shoot that lady in the top left corner. Yeah, this is a novel idea.
Yeah.
A very ambitious conversion. Unlicensed though it may be. But just, it's broken. There's just no two ways about it. This is just unplayable in the ways it's configured. And with a real light gun, like, that is not the issue here.
Yeah, and it's inconsistent too, because on some screens it is aligned, and on other screens like this one.
Well, you see, it's shooting it. The line, what I've gathered is that the line appears based on where you shoot vertically.
Yeah.
So the first shot, it has to do two routines when you fire a shot. First, it scans to see where you're aiming vertically on the screen. So there's like a millisecond frame of that. And then once it establishes which vertical line you're on, it draws the rest of the horizontal stuff. It draws the row of boxes as we see it. The problem is that having to check everything twice in that way, in the span of that like millisecond that the light gun has, that the zapper has, to establish where the shot is just not enough. This game would have been infinitely better served just drawing hitboxes around the enemies, like every other fucking game that utilized the zapper. I don't know why they didn't go that route. It's not like you can, like, shoot stuff in the environment here. It's not like I can blow the windows out of the cars. Jaunty little version. Remix.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what the last stage looks like.
Good. They're not even really coming out of anything.
Yeah, they kind of gave up at this point, didn't they?
I do like these sprites, the really close ones, though.
Yeah, they're nice and detailed, and I like the three-color look. They're using it effectively to make enemies stand out from the background, or blend in some of the cases, as they want it to. Like, all that stuff is very deliberate, in terms of the palette choices and whatnot. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Till they skimped out on the music a bit, though.
I was gonna say that I think the game, I thought for a second that headshots seem to be like the move. That you need to hit the headshots. That maybe the problem you were having is that we were shooting for torso, that we were going for justice shots.
Night vision mode.
Oh, that's totally what they're going for, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember if the arcade Lethal Enforcers had like a night vision level that this is like directly aping. Wouldn't surprise me if so.
That is cool, though.
Now that you've had some time with it, which do you prefer, this or Freedom Force?
If this game were functional, it would still not be as cool as Freedom Force. Freedom Force was just such a treat. Whereas this is more standard gallery shooter fare. If this was functional, if your bullets went where they actually needed to go, I would actually enjoy this. For the era in which it was released.
If this game worked, I would enjoy playing this game.
Yeah, I mean, there are games where you could say, like, well, if this was functional, it would still suck, right? There are bad games out there that are just boring bad, that even if they worked as intended, you could totally still, like, hate
Loose
them.
definition of the word perfect.
Figure I might as well loop back to this, get one more perfect, then try the boss one more time before we move on to our next game. Which I'm pleased to say, I'm happy to report that the next two games we're going to play tonight, the last two games tonight, will not have flashing screen warning in effect. because they are more modern games.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed about the stream crashing earlier. I'm still a little salty that I had a blue screen of death right at the top of the show, but I'm powering through it. All right, that's gonna do it for Lethal Weapon, also more accurately known as Lethal Enforcer, I would think. But yeah, interesting case study. Interesting. Not good, but interesting nonetheless. All right, let us switch now to the 16:9 stage as these next two modern games. Well, actually, you know what? I just realized I do need to show the slideshow here. I do need to go to this scene so I can actually show the box art for these games, or the advertisement flyers, as the case may be. So,
Yeah, some good marquees.
Haunted Museum, released 2010, developed by Taito, and published by them as well. This is a game about a haunted museum. A night at the haunted museum, one might say. Let's just see this one. Sharky, you've been calling for us to play this one for a while.
Yes, this and the next one.
Yes. So let's get this launched. Just to give a little technical detail
I should note,
here.
in some regions, this is known as a Panic Museum.
That's appropriate. I think that's fair. I should mention just for technical purposes, that this is being played by means of Techno Parrot, spelled Tekno Parrots, the premier emulator front end for launching modern light gun shooters and the like. So, very cool project that's worthy of supporting.
I'll say this one is... We'll see the quality of the action, but it is extremely camp. Sort of like... Didn't we do like Vampire Night on stream at some point?
We did. And we also did, on this segment, Sega's Golden Gun.
Yeah.
Which was their Chinese market light gun game.
Oh, yeah.
So I think this falls into the same vein as those.
Yes. This game, if I recall correctly, also doesn't have... Oh, I launched the wrong game. I totally went and clicked the wrong thing in Technoparrot. That's on me. We'll really have it launched in a second now. We will properly get this up and running. I should also mention this game does not have a reload. No shooting off screen to reload. It is just... There's never any occasion to take your aim off of the screen. Which is interesting.
Honestly, I prefer that. I'm not a fan of having to shoot off screen. Especially with a lot of games, it messes with calibration and things.
You can see my little crosshair on the screen, by the way.
So this is the place, right?
That's right, Chris. All evidence concerning the missing persons incidents this week ends here. But what could have happened here?
The answer is inside.
Just a taste of the voice acting.
Almost sounded like the TikTok lady. The answer is inside.
So this is the place, right?
And we have subtitles when you actually play the game proper, which is nice.
Evidence concerning the missing persons incidents.
I just have to set the free play.
Here.
It is not going to be any need to redeem the no rewinds, because there's no rewinding in this emulator, so...
We have subtitles, but the voice acting...
Kinda creepy, isn't it?
What are you, afraid?
What? It's no use. It won't open.
Looks like we've got no choice but to go forward.
Is peak.
Let's check out the area.
I think depending on dip switch settings, you can choose to either go
We're going in.
play the levels in whatever order you want, or go in a recommended order.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Let's look at that cool flashlight.
What is this?
The mummies are moving.
So yeah, it's going to be one of these type of games where all the stuff in the museum attacks you. So we're going to be going to different exhibits at different points that have different themes, which is honestly great, awesome, fun concept for a light gun game. I am completely on board with this immediately.
I feel like throughout the entirety of the game, they should be also giving you like a money counter.
How much damage you've done.
Yeah.
I think want to say
I think they're
Crisis
like.
Zone might have done that.
I think there might be like a mini game or two in here where you do that, but like the entire game should be like, here, this is how much you have fucked up.
Oh, nice.
This museum.
The dogs were shooting at you. Oh,
We can do it. Hey, look at those dolls.
That's a Honeywell. Very old
Tell me about it later.
I like this lady. She's just right down to business.
seeing Wes. I was interested. I wanted to know more.
Just did not even let him finish that sentence.
It's hardly the time. It's hardly a time or place.
I mean, it is the place.
I mean, okay, fair point, but not the time.
Get out of here!
What are you talking about?
This is cool.
You want to leave? What?
I don't know how that shadow worked.
God bless Full Auto.
We're surrounded!
We can hide there.
Oh, mystery egg.
It's moving.
We're gonna crash!
Wow, big museum.
Are we?
Anything's possible if you're haunted.
Oh, shotgun. Oh, we need it too. Hot damn. All right, this game fucking rules. Immediately,
does.
just out the gate. Like, fuck
See, the
logic.
thing is-
Have fun.
Yeah.
I wanted you to play it for the show. Here's the trick. Not because it was bad, because I want you to play this game. Because this game's cool.
It's nice when we get to play good games every once in a while, isn't it? It's a nice little treat for us here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame.
We're doing it because the voice acting is silly. That's why we're doing it.
They give you plenty of health, too, in this stage.
This looks bad.
Because maybe
I don't know. This doesn't look that bad to me.
Looks pretty
Yeah,
good,
I don't know if
actually.
the composer just didn't get the memo or not, but the music feels like it's supposed to take this super seriously.
I mean, that adds to the fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is a truly horrifying experience. It's not goofy at all.
Crowd's loving this. I'm glad y'all get to see this if you hadn't seen it before.
Look at her! She's wearing the thing that we picked up. She's wearing the hat we picked up on the stage.
Them all.
There's even a little collectible meter down here telling you, like,
yeah.
all the secret pickups you can get. I said hat. Swamp Troggle points out that... I said hat. Yeah, whatever you call that. I'm not up on my Egyptian lore. I'm sorry. Oh, yes!
Yeah, there we go.
550 objects. Can do. Oh, man. Where has this game been all my life? Why isn't this in every
this is-
arcade? Dave and
No, this is-
Buster's.
This
Come
is
on. Why-
very Crisis Zone now.
This is why I keep telling you about this game. You got it.
I think this game might have been made for 4x3, actually. I'm looking at the way some of the effects, some of the misalignments.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the hat, by the way.
I'm almost tempted to go back and set the 4x3 set to like a proper resolution, but
Nah, we're fine.
Books.
They smell like they're half rotten. Blind books?
It's a minor thing, but the text effect they're trying to do on the chapter thing is blatantly House of the Dead coded.
I'll allow it.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
a
that's not a
Taiko
complaint.
game, right?
Yeah, Taito, yeah.
Soldiers? From the car?
Hell yeah.
Remember that level in Kingdom Hearts? That's Alice in Wonderworld. That ain't got nothing on this.
That ain't got nothing, yeah.
Sunglasses. Alright. I hope she wears them. I hope by like the end of this, she has like a ridiculous amount of hats and glasses and like scarves, like
Souvenirs,
piled
we
on
call
top of her.
them.
Yeah.
I think she's entitled to them. Especially having to put up with this dweeb.
I love the fact that they're playing this straight. Like the horror stings and like
Yeah.
jump scare for an Alice in Wonderland card guy.
Did you see that? Did you?
What is
We-
that
we-
thing?
Common thing in a lot of like gun games actually is them being super goofy but played straight. It's not part of the genre, but it's definitely a reoccurring theme.
Again, I will allow it.
Oh,
It's him again.
you're never gonna make friends if you keep pestering us.
Jesus!
Hell yeah.
Thank God I'm so good. I only have to worry about the left-hand side of the screen, too. That part helps.
Na 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 na.
What is that book?
The Necronomicon, obviously. Oh.
Oh, Insect Encyclopedia, of course.
It's sucking us in.
Bees?
Not the bees. Sorry to anyone who might have a bee phobia, but we're taking them out, so, you know. Trying to do right by you. Oh, Jeezy, Louise. Alright, this is burst fire. This is not fully... Now it's fully auto. I was thrown off by that, because the graphic for the gun we were using looked like it was the assault rifle again. But it turned out to be like a burst fire assault rifle.
I don't like the low on health noise.
Aren't they a bit overfed?
It's big. This looks bad.
It's a minor thing, but I can't imagine how hard it is to actually shoot a bee. The least effective weapon you could use.
Yeah, probably. I know they have those salt guns. They're pretty
Yeah.
widespread, but...
Plus the heat from the barrels probably attracting the bees even more.
Do you think those salt guns were made because someone thought of the pun first? Like, oh, assault rifle, huh? Okay, what if I made that and found a reason to make it?
You might be onto something.
I noticed all the bosses so far have like that glowing core to them.
That's enough insects to last.
Look at her! She's wearing the 3D glasses and the...
We gotta finish this game tonight.
I think we do. I did forfeit 1 life there. But in my defense, this game is deceptively tricky.
What was that old, very, very old meme cat with like the 3D sunglasses and stuff?
Powder.
Oh,
She's starting to look like that.
Now she smells gunpowder.
We've been shooting these guns all night, and I'm starting to smell gunpowder. I wonder what that's all about.
cause and effect.
Yikes!
It looks like we're not welcome here.
Can't wait to see what that is.
The enemy variety here.
Watch out above!
Oh! I just
Oh,
noticed
yeah,
a
yeah,
row
it's
of items in the back pocket
We
there.
have to find the answer by ourselves.
Say something nice. Well, this is gonna be a toughie.
Yeah, I can't think of a negative thing to say about this game. The variety is top notch. Just using the museum theming to get so many different types of enemy types in. Even if, you know, many of them are effectively behaving the same as one another. It's still just, it just means that you're going from scene to scene, and it feels different. It feels like you're on the roller coaster, right? And also having so many enemies on screen.
Yeah, yeah. You got a green gun up top if that helps.
Yes.
We'll take shelter here.
Well, I think we can guess what's about to happen.
That was close.
Oh, so what you guessed?
Yeah. Also, that just like
I mean-
instant level transition stuff.
Take it to them with you.
Really cool.
Oh, we're shooting a RPG now. No big deal. No biggie. No big deal. Rapid fire rocket propelled grenades too at that.
love it if you could collect some more health.
Yeah, I would too, but you can't always get what you want. This'll work, though. Oh, well, we could have
Oh,
waited
well,
for
there
that.
it is.
Again, I
You
hope
know
the game
this-
is not too loud in the mix compared to our voices. I know I'm always asking this in the middle of stream, but it's only because I never know for sure.
I was about to say, you know, this game does have a sequel, too.
It does, but that'll have to wait for
Not
another
playing
night.
that tonight. Yeah.
This guy's making me up my game.
Yeah, let's switch from that RPG to to an assault rifle. This is definitely going to improve.
So a real weapon. I was kind of hoping that, like, the boss would be like a space shuttle or something with rockets on it
yeah.
firing at you.
I'm shooting there, but I don't think I'm doing any damage. Okay, we need to actually wait for it to forward face.
Now this, well, maybe if we're lucky, there'll be a like space theme part of the museum.
Well, this is aeronautics. This would be the part of the museum.
Well, no, like space exploration stuff. It could be a separate section.
We're halfway there.
Hat's gone.
Don't get
Oh,
kicked.
she's had headphones on because we picked up some headphones in that previous stage. So she had to swap them out.
Okay, yeah, okay, these icons do seem to fit the theme, so there's definitely going to be a nautical area. Notice that one.
Oh, I
Escalator.
remember this part.
My favorite part in the museum.
Having studied the current situation and assuming from what we know.
There's no time for talking.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. There was just some rapid clicking on my part. Oof. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, the debris! Oh, my face! Oh, fuck!
Aquatic.
Yep.
Something smells fishy.
Probably fish.
Just preemptively.
I had a hunch.
Wow, a living fossil.
Oh, come on.
All right, I love the dynamic between these. I hope these two characters are also in the sequel. I hope that it's just the continuing adventures of cool lady and insufferable nerd.
Kill these Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Land Shark.
See that.
Oof.
Did you just, like, bend down and pick up the two that are... Nope.
Very good.
Taste them?
Sharks in the world. Where they live.
Where they live? Oh, we're in the mirror dimension now.
Now, that made sense for, like, the part where we got all the Alice in Wonderland enemies. Not sure how that applies here.
Was that a
What do you...
Is that a shit?
You've killed so many sharks already.
Yeah, they don't really understand fully how escalation works. But that's all right. I'll forgive it.
Did he just not notice?
He was busy adjusting his glasses when the first shark hit us.
I thought they were angry dolphins.
These sharks, it's like Jaws 3D all over again. Hey, no more beeping sound, all right? That's
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, I love the voice actors went for that there.
Well, what's the name of that light gun game that is underwater where you're fighting sharks with a harpoon gun?
I vaguely remember it, but...
Yeah, I can picture the game, but not the name of it.
There might be more than one, mind
Let me
you.
quickly look.
I think the one I'm thinking of is Sega made. You might have
The
treasure in
Ocean
the
Hu-
name.
Yeah,
The-
probably the Ocean Hunter.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sega Model 3, 1998. Yeah.
That'll do it. Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, there's definitely each level is like slightly reminded me of another rail shooter. It's definitely
There's-
like the vibe they're going for with this in the museum thing. It is really cool.
There's that spinning core thing again. Do you think like the twist is going to be that these are all robots?
All animatronics. In a
Yeah.
very cool museum.
Like this is like the most action-packed episode of Scooby-Doo yet.
They have the advantage underwater, don't they?
I wish they gave you like one more hit. Maybe that's like a dip switch setting. Maybe I could have gone into like the system service menu and adjusted health to some extent, but Magic Meows in chat asks, Cass, is this basically what working at a children's museum was like? Yeah, more or less.
There's a lot more of them here in the museum.
We got Hand and a little man.
I couldn't find the bonus item in that stage, unfortunately, so wardrobe is lacking. Toys and hobbies.
Toys.
Please be a bonus stage. Please let me just destroy a bunch of shit. Nah, this might be a proper stage.
Oh, look at those cute dollies.
Get serious, will you?
Roll reversal.
Yeah.
I'm shooting rapidly, hoping that I can find health in the stage. Otherwise, I will just take the hits as needed.
I think you
Oh,
might have
this is
stumbled on the
tricky.
souvenir for a second.
Found it.
Oh,
I found the souvenir.
okay.
And I'll take the hit, honestly.
I thought you were saying you found the health and then you immediately died.
Oh no, it's the dolls from the Fatal Frame games.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they have a name. I just...
Yes.
Zoltar machine.
Japanese dolls?
Ooh!
You dumb old chums.
I'm getting gnomed over here. I'm not sure why this game has time limits for the stages. I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
It's dangerous.
Like
yeah,
that seems because even if you took a long time with the boss would have killed you.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how you would waste that amount of time without losing all your life.
Maybe it's just there for if you just keep pumping quarters in over and over again. It's like, all right, you know what? You've tried enough.
Ah, I'll pay attention. I'll see if the time resets if you continue or not.
Well, too bad Cass is never gonna lose another life.
Yeah, clearly. I'm so
game
goated.
on.
Yep. I don't like super memorizing these games. These Lycan games where enemies pop up from. I like to still be reflexive to a certain extent, rather than just memorizing enemy patterns.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it when I have to, like in the case of a Ghost Squad, to be competitive in that. Lego Island. You've been asking for it, folks. We finally have it on the stream.
Whoa! It's a robot! One weird creature after another.
I mean, the robot's not really a creature, but maybe not time to
look
argue
at
about this.
Though.
This target is particularly difficult to hit. This could help.
So I
feel
had
like
seen this. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like I played a lot of Java-based games that look like this.
You know what we need? We need to do a J2ME night. Where we just play Java games.
So I think I'd only ever seen the first stage of this, and I assume the whole game was mostly Egyptian themed. And I am happy to be proven wrong there. The fever dream in the best possible way.
One more left.
Yeah,
Cat
I've seen
ears.
all of this game before.
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I think I'm dead.
I died and went to heaven.
Han's gonna make me guess prehistoric, maybe, or Neanderthals.
History? Well, I mean, it's all history, but like civilization history?
Please have one more bonus stage before the final stage.
Paul.
The situation doesn't look good.
It's coming.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a trickier one, isn't it? Please tell me I have full auto. Nope.
They're kind of slow.
Yeah, I got this.
We give up.
Fair play. Again, I'd be so much quicker if I had a real light gun in hand.
Last one is...
There's gonna be a
Armory.
boss stage after this. There's gonna be a final stage, like a 7th.
Well, yeah, I mean, but last advertised stage.
I took the damage there deliberately because I just didn't want to hear the fucking beeping.
Okay, yeah, the time did go up when you continued.
All right,
So
so I have
maybe-
no idea what the timer's for.
Yep,
Did that just move?
just for funsies.
Cheeky little things. They're just hollow inside.
Just like
Cheeky
me.
little things.
Whoa, watch out!
Target the ones controlling the catapult.
Good plan.
I mean, that's all of them, isn't it?
That one was behind. That one was a little tricky to shoot.
Shaking?
Something's coming!
This is getting intense. I like it.
Saved!
It's too soon to relax.
A ninja?
Sure, why not?
It's like watching a movie.
You know how you go to a movie and you shoot at the screen?
What's next? A samurai?
Movies would be way better. William Castle, if he was still around, he would have eventually figured out how to crack the code on that. That's what would save movie theaters, is an interactive shooting element.
Oh, here's space stuff. Under the armory.
Did you push something?
I didn't touch anything! It's sucking us in! This can't be...
Hell yeah!
Do you think they're in a ship, or do you think they're just flying now?
It's hard to say. Took the damage. So we can spare the
Wow,
audience a little
Jupiter's
bit.
real close today.
Eat your heart out, Star Wars Trilogy Arcade.
A black hole?
Probably in a ship. Unless that's those cat eaters she picked up.
Haven't you seen this in a movie before?
Don't talk! Shoot!
Don't talk. Disney might find out.
Trying to get away with this on the down low, you see? It's... Ay, ay, ay. If we have to shoot a photon torpedo down a exhaust port at the end of this, that might be a little too on the nose.
Magic Meows asks, what does this have to do with History Museum? Maybe this game is far in the future and this is the past.
Yeah, this is future history right here.
Yeah.
I think it was
Maybe
like
this
a
is an
million.
Maybe it's an exhibit they haven't finished yet. And they expect to have it done, like, way off in the future.
They're future-proofing it. I think it was like
Yeah.
a million full autos for this, which I'm appreciative of. I think I see what the boss is.
Only I could destroy this thing. I'd be the hero of the galaxy.
You're already a hero to me, you random lady.
But I had her name pulled up for a second. I know the guy is Akira.
I love how hard this music's going. Space opera.
It's a little hard to hear it underneath the 1 health indicator,
yeah.
but here.
I think the lady's name is Chris.
Come on, open up.
Let's do it.
There we go.
This is all of them, isn't it?
We've completed the stamp rally.
Like it.
I hope this isn't one of those games where the true ending is locked behind getting every single collectible.
No, but
We've made it out.
Looks like they're not gonna make it easy for us to leave.
Yes!
Yeah.
I will say the true ending is about to be in your hands.
I love how much the voice actor for Aka is intentionally letting his voice crack. It's
Unafraid.
perfect casting for the role.
Alright, so is there, like, ending criteria here, Charky? Is that what you're insinuating?
Yes.
What do I need to know?
You're gonna be shooting that UFO. You gotta take it down.
Okay.
There's to get the good ending in the second game is way fucking harder.
Tough. Maybe I'll be better off with semi-auto than full auto, honestly.
Is this one of their weapons?
Let's see if we can use it.
Yes!
It's huge!
We don't.
Ready to save the world?
I'll take care of the big one.
20 seconds.
Come on, show yourself. Yeah, there we go, baby.
Yeah.
And more than 100 workers have died devastated by the crash of the giant UFO.
So in the
What
end,
missing people? I didn't see
what do you
any.
think they were
I
doing?
have no idea. Anyway, what's our next assignment?
Aliens have been arrested in the history of humankind. Chris Wilde and Akira Nakata. Oh my god.
The bad ending is just the agents get abducted. The news reports like, these two agents got abducted. Also, there's a UFO around here. Weird.
What a game.
Yeah, that was a trip. Beautiful though. Beautiful.
Thank you, Game Wax.
I'm tight though.
I'm saving my screen. I'm saving the year winner after the credits roll. Just in case there's one last surprise here. Oh, don't mind if I do. Though this isn't a bad game, it's just my naming convention.
Yeah.
Gave you 5 characters for this, so I could have gone Cass.
With an extra S.
Please return the gun into the housing. Thank you for cooperation.
No, don't take it with you. No, no, put it back. No.
Just because the lady
no.
can take souvenirs from the museum doesn't mean you can. Anyway,
So this is the place, right?
that was Haunted Museum, and boy howdy, that was a special one in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely gonna have to check out the sequel sometime.
Oh, absolutely. The next time we do this segment. But we have one more game at least tonight, and it is from the same publisher, maybe the same developers, use the same cabinet type as well. So this game might very well be. Oh, we don't need the Caesar warning up. Might very well be similar to Haunted Museum. We'll see if it is equally as goofy and endearing. Because our last
This is. Go on.
No, you go ahead.
So this is definitely goofy in a different way. This is one I recommended as well.
It's Gaia Attack 4. I don't believe there's a Gaia Attack 1 through 3. I think 4 refers to the fact that it's a 4-player cabinet, that it has 4 light guns in it, as you can see in the picture here. This is also a 2010 release, also by Taito. Yes, runs on the Taito Type X2. Excuse me, Taito Type X2 hardware system. That Red Bull I chugged earlier is I got a case of the hiccups here. Luckily, this can be played just one player, so that is what we're gonna do here. But no, well, no. Sorry.
Oh, good job.
Congratulations.
Some technical issues tonight. Don't mind us. Yeah, let's get this launched. Why don't we? And let me just double check my settings. Yeah, we're gonna play it in widescreen again. We'll see if that causes any weird artifacting or issues. It looked like a widescreen cabinet in that picture, if my memory serves, from the 1 second I was actually looking at it.
Now, this is not a game I've seen all of, but it's a game I've seen enough of.
Enough to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have this one set to free play, so I'm just gonna have to put coins in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Game wax again.
Yeah, I trust him with my life at this point. I wonder if there's like a demo or like a pre-roll.
You know what? Just start into it. I think you don't want to spoil what's going to happen.
Well, banger music for starters.
Yeah,
I guess we'll start with Area 1.
Already.
Please select mission.
Oh boy. Oh, the Eiffel Tower.
In America.
Emergency call for the GA4. Please respond.
Oh no. Huh.
Huh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Did you test this?
I did. I swear I played this, or maybe like an update. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing before we get in. We're gonna try that again.
Corey, the assistant, says, "Oops, Alien stole the game."
That would be unfortunate. I wonder if I can get into the BIOS. Okay, here we go. Projector check. Game options. You know, let's probably... How do you select a setting? Change value, start 1, start 2. Neither is working. Oh, I guess I can't change the cabinet type. That is just locked in. Area select, select time, mission select, continuation, violence low or normal. Coin options, might as well set it to free play, just... And then what else here? Gun check looks good. Yeah, this should be like... Cool. Uh-oh. I may have broke it by doing that, because you can't actually see the crosshair when you're doing that screen there. But hopefully those BIOS settings stick. Hopefully the game will just work. If not... I swear this has worked. I swear I've played stages of this before. It might just be that I have a older CHD file, or whatever it may be looking for here. Because this Technoparrot is constantly updating.
Area. Please select mission. Emergency.
Well, this is progress. It's a new error.
I'm going to switch it to Japanese, because the region was coded as E before. Okay, valid options. A, C, E, I. Let's try international. No, let's try A for Asia. I'm assuming that the suffixes are...
If I remember correctly, this was exclusively a Japanese release.
You would assume so, but it defaulted to Europe.
Could be something where the cabinet data had all the region info, but it just never got those releases.
Come on.
Please select area. Please select mission.
Alright, I have power.
Emergency call.
Well, that fucking stinks. Well, I guess we're not playing that one tonight. I guess I'm gonna have to bang my head against that and figure something out. That's really unfortunate.
Do we have a back pocket thing?
I can come up with one. If you'll bear with me a minute, I can probably scrounge one up, just so we don't end on such a bummer note there. I do have my list of light gun games that I can scroll through here. I think we'll go with another...
Gallagher.
I'll riot. Ray did Gallagher in one of these, and I have no interest in doing that again anytime soon. I'm scrolling, I'm looking. I'm considering a few of these. Oh, there's the Ocean Hunter in my library, by the way. Should we just do an underwater adventure?
Yeah, I don't think this is a bad one or a corny one, necessarily. Oh, wait, what about...
Who?
What if we did a game that we've technically done before, but not the arcade version of it?
Yeah, we could probably swing that. You're thinking a little bit of the Death Crimson Ox?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Can we compromise and do the Dreamcast version of it? That might be the easiest to set up.
Wait, there was a Dreamcast version of the FPS only levels of a... What?
Yeah, so folks, as folk may know, I am the world's leading expert on the Sega Saturn game known as Death Crimson. BackgameHallOfFame.com/Death-Crimson for the article. And then we went and played Death Crimson 2 when it was translated into English. We did that earlier this year, I believe, so we played through all that. And we made mention of the fact that there is an arcade version of Death Crimson 2. The console Death Crimson 2 had adventure game segments, not particularly great ones, but it had like some story segments, some visual novel segments almost, interspersed between the shooting. But for the purposes of getting the game into arcades, Ecole, in their infinite wisdom, put out Death Crimson OX, which is just Death Crimson 2 just stripped down just to the shooting levels. And then they took that arcade game and then brought it back to the Dreamcast, because why not? I think it's also on PS2, where it has a unique name in Europe. I think it might just be like a very generic name, like the Gun Shooting, or something like that, like one of those type of generically named games. Someone look into that real quick, figure out what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll look.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's called Guncom 2 in Europe. On the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard that series.
So they really... Okay, I knew it was an arcade game, but, like, Death Crimson 2 was a Dreamcast game. So then they released another version of Death Crimson 2 on the Dreamcast that's the same game, but less stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do know that this is the only one that got an official
North American release.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the gimmick. That's why it exists, is that they were able to release this into the world. You're gonna have to give me a second here while I figure out what controls will work for this. I'm assuming controller port 1 and then light gun port 2. Press the start button. I think I can do that.
Okay.
God bless you, Ecole. I love you guys. It's like coming back home. Yeah, those are about the sound effects I expect from a game, from an Ecol game. Let's take a look at the options real quick. Let's just max everything out.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we get through it. Green flash, normal or dark.
Oh, do we want to pull up the warning again?
Yeah, we might have to.
And yeah, dark should work fine because emulation.
Let's make sure the gun setting works. Now, bear in mind, the original Death Crimson on Saturn, the gun calibration mode did not work. Oh, right. Start button on the gun con itself.
Uh-huh.
No. Huh. 2 seconds. Let me see what the... Gun start should be mouse 3 or enter. Okay, got it. I do want to make sure this is calibrated. You know, you got to make sure these things actually work. Here we go. Yes. Yep, that works.
Lag's behind a little bit.
Yeah, they're showing the trail there. Story mode, mission mode, bullet mode.
Bullet mode is the story of the bullet. It's like the prequel.
Hope it's not going to get pissy about the fact that I have the gun con import too. I hope it lets me actually select. Hold your crimson. Bring back Lily, kidnapped by SMO. All this is just complete nonsense without the story beats. Oh. Yeah, I think I do need to do a little bit of this to see what happens.
I get pissy about that save, but... What's with the center of the screen?
Oh, that's because, you know what it is? I need to restart it. That's what I need to do.
Okay, it thinks player 2 is there?
Yeah, I made a mistake there. But hopefully this should remedy it. Now I just need to figure out how to control the menu. There we go. Try that again. And yeah, you're going to see the crosshair on screen for this one. Give you an idea of where I'm aiming. Did you press start? Did someone press start to plug a controller in? Alright, go for it. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually fine by me.
I'm jacked in.
Alright, so we have Johnny on the controller right now. That's my second
crosshair. How's that control? Because it seems to be, like, defaulting to the middle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird comparison, but it might make sense. Nintendo 64's, like, sprinty style. Like, GoldenEye. When you use the manual aim.
Yeah, so it's always resetting back to center.
Yeah, yeah. I love that sound effect. Woo!
Remember, you gotta get follow-up shots so you can power up your Crimson. Now, folks at home, let me know if this is too loud. Also, I like that they just stripped out all the voice acting here. I don't like it. It actually stinks. It's unfortunate.
Can't let them know this game was Japanese.
Oh, these skeletons are new enemies.
Yeah, I don't remember this. Just the skeletons.
Oops.
What was that?
Lady with a bag on her head.
Oh, that might be, yeah.
Resident Evil 4 ripped this shit off.
Did we skip a cutscene by accident, or is that just how it happens?
That's just how it happens. You be in charge of the resistance. You must forgot about me. Oh, there's the banger music. Kunitaka Watanabe.
Okay.
Just game's moving at like a breakneck
Yeah.
pace.
Sword the stink! Its weakness is the sword.
That's Joey the leg. His weakness is his leg.
Oops. Is there a
That's
question
very-
in chat, by the way?
Judgment code. Bob asked, was this the same staff as the original?
I would imagine, yes. I mean, it's certainly their work that was being repurposed for this, so... God, that
Wait for the
equal
little
sound
guy
design.
Waiting for the little guy behind him to go, go, Krull!
Oh, so there's no real screen flashing here, I gotta point out, which is good.
So, who is this one? Sword the Stench?
I think these are new enemies. It was for this Crimson that they don't even want us to read the story here.
It's vaguely, but it feels like they really tried to copy House of Dead 2. Like some of the locales.
Rank G, rank H.
G.
Like it's the same. I know it's the same like rough city from Death Crimson 2, but definitely like the going into the buildings and some of the enemies. Very House of Dead 2.
Who the
Oh,
fuck
hello.
is this?
Yeah.
Oh, you remember her.
I wonder if this game will have an actual ending, unlike the real Death Crimson 2.
Imagine being an American, getting this game, not knowing anything about, you know, Japanese import games or anything like that, and just trying to parse this. Like, you don't know what Death Crimson is. You just saw this game called Death Crimson Ox, and, like, this is the story as it's presented to you.
Well, I like Oxen.
Do we have any idea why it's called Ox, by the way, or is it just called that?
You'd have to ask Manabe. You'd have to ask God himself.
It feels like this playthrough was so long ago. Like, I vaguely remember a lot of bits of this, but there's enough different that I'm like, wait, no.
Just be like, wait, that's not right. That's not canon.
Yeah, like the skeleton showing up.
They didn't look particularly great either. Is this also missing the...
Oh!
This really is the House of the Dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought this was just a friendly person for a sec there.
Is this
So happy
missing
to see
the
us.
evolution meter? Am I not able to, like,
Yeah,
evolve my gun?
I was about to ask you if, like, you've evolved your gun at all. I see the experience bar going up.
Yeah.
You know, the speed at which those cutscenes fly by makes me wonder if, like, the Japanese version had voice acting either. It's like some of those scenes, like, that went too fast. Like, even for, like, a more concise language.
Oh, I have machine gun. Doesn't feel like a machine gun.
Okay. Oh, you know what I think it might be? Cass, did you shoot a life up thing at all?
Maybe?
Because when your experience meter maxed out, I saw you got a life up.
Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
instead of scoring to get 1-ups, it's just the experience gives you 1-ups.
The random flash cuts, it's like we're passing out every so often and just new locale.
Perfect.
What? We're here now.
This is impossible to follow. Well, that's the power of Crimson. Look at that Dreamcast logo on him. Adorable.
Whoever was in charge of sound design and effects, no notes.
This room. Oh, thank God.
Oh, I remember these guys.
Remember them being a pain in the ass specifically.
Yeah. Although when we first encountered them, they didn't have an arrow saying weak point on them. Oh, that's not. Are they not even the boss?
Oh.
They were a boss last time.
I figured out how to charge weapons. You just really need to hold down for a while. Keep shooting at their stomachs when they turn around. When in danger, use the machine gun. Got it. I'm ready for it. Can you hit some of those things?
I could try.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Now, do you think the monsters wrote that, or was that always here?
Yeah, the previous realtor, the previous real estate owner. The previous tenant, that's the word I'm looking for. These guys are definitely easier to kill in this game, I can tell you that much for free.
Do you think you're going to have to solve a desert maze in this one?
I think the desert level will exist in some capacity, but... This is Metal Gloves, apparently the leader.
That didn't understand. Incomprehensible. Have a nice day.
Now remember, hold down the trigger. Yep. It takes a little too long to charge your weapon in this one. At least I lost my machine gun, so now I don't have to worry about charging it up at all.
Danny Dirt said earlier in reference to how we go from like scene to scene, King Crimson keeps skipping time. That's why it's called Death Crimson.
I like that one. Thank you.
Let's go back to the professor's house. Maybe things will have changed.
Yeah, we killed some time.
G. Player 2 didn't exist.
Probably for the best not to see my score right now.
You don't have the ideal conditions here. It's Crimson, the legendary gun. Where'd you get it? Do you know anything about Crimson? What is the deal with this gun? I'm not sure, but I hear it is tremendously destructive. There should be some reference point at the Porvenir University.
Camera?
Now we have a clue.
There we go.
Hey, it's museumed. I wonder about the defuse bombs here. Why does shooting the skeleton sound like breaking glass? Layered on top of itself a million times.
It's like that
Brittle Bones.
Yeah, that M. Night Shyamalan movie.
That didn't take long.
That was weird. Anyway.
Koskayatchizen.
This is legit like a bridge summary of
the events of the
second game, yeah. So I was watching that playthrough.
Something's happened behind y'all.
Oh.
Get out of here already, dude. Jesus.
Oh, y'all are running out of continues, so be careful.
To be clear, Johnny is running out of continues.
Yes.
No, it's shared.
Oh,
credits are
no.
shared.
Yeah, I'm running out of the continues. Whoa, rainbow mode.
I shot the ceiling lamp. Yeah, keep that charged. Keep that ready. I'm trying for as many follow-up shots as possible because I'm trying to get that experience up and get my life up. I didn't realize this gun was so popular, or powerful, even.
Powerful.
If you trip over a single word, you don't have enough time to recover and keep reading.
I can't get over that beacon, like, high-pitched screech.
This is madness. In the best possible way. As always, I wish the sound effects weren't quite so grating. But, you know, that's the bargain you make. The Faustian bargain.
No, I'm into it.
That's the E-Cole promise.
We will blow out your ears. Nope, didn't have enough time to get perfect on that.
That last one was real quick. We did not have a lot of time on that.
I wonder if Musapi will show up in this game, the flying squirrel. God, I hope so.
True final boss.
Nope. Oh my god.
Now, I hate to tell you this, Johnny, but I can't have you continuing. I need to try to make it through this game.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Shoot those Tanukis. That's what those are supposed to be, by the way, Tanuki statues.
Oh yeah, I remember that little plot cul-de-sac.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to let you time out on that, unfortunately. One of these days we'll figure out a way to get 2 mice, or to get a light gun and a mouse, or something.
I could hear that guy go, "Oh my god!" So I'm happy.
The mad subliminator. You can't use the machine gun on me, she says.
That's kind of animation.
This character was not in the original, right?
No, not at all.
No.
She disabled my machine gun. That honestly is completely fine. I really don't need it, as it turns out. In fact, it's more trouble than it's worth in most instances in this game.
Is she making Xena noises?
This game had, I'm not going to call it good voice and sound, but different. I feel like this lady would have the... Yeah. Oh, that was quick.
Why is this MO so obsessed with Crimson? That's the question you're asking? This was a good pick. This was a good idea to play this game tonight.
Yeah.
I feel like the kick animation and the death animation were both stolen, or not stolen necessarily, but are both default like poser animations.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like you need me now. Who are you? Why? What's your relationship? What? It's almost like we missed half of the story somehow.
Picking up now.
You're bad enough cowpoke to finish this game in 4 credits?
I think I am.
You crook.
You darn crook.
Did I hear you call me a crook? You deserve to die.
He's kind of messed up. I agree.
I remember Nixon's famous speech where he said that.
Is that all? That's right, the bad guy's name is Zaza. Oh! It's like actually being next to a plane. To a single-engine plane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, we landed.
They're like chopped and screwed remixes owe this game a debt. Wait. I thought that guy was an ally in the original.
He is, but they need to test you first.
Oh, okay.
I need to test you. Kill all my men.
Yeah, because he just seemed immediately hostile.
Solve my maze. It's raining, by the way.
This is the sound of rain.
Yeah, I just don't think this guy's on your side in this version of the story.
He will be after this fight, I guarantee it. Right, I'm trying to use my machine gun.
I can't explain it, I just love this sound design.
It's hard for me to use the word love for this, unfortunately. I appreciate what it is, and you know, I find it funny, but it's tough. It is a tough listen.
This speaks to my sensibilities.
Looks like you know how to use that crimson. I'll show you the palace.
I'd have you meet my men, but they're dead.
My rank is slowly but surely going up.
Yep. Oh. We got a little bit of voice acting there. Which sounded like the pilot voice, if I remember right.
Smobio plant.
Hold your crimson. That's just good life advice.
Oh, is
Hold
Co
your
missing in
crimson
action
tight.
now?
Never let go.
I love like these guys just popping up out of nowhere.
I guess they're trying to make it look like more than one are popping up, but it really looks like the same one is like, oh, you shot me. But I'll try it again. Oh, you shot me again.
It's weird because, you know, House of Dead has a lot of repeat enemies. Especially the shirtless blue jean zombies. But it doesn't quite have that same issue.
Well, it's because you can see them, like, they don't even fall all the way down. They just spring back up again.
For whatever reason, the reload button was a little sticky on that one. It'll be fine, though. Oh! I think it's dropping inputs. On the reload, specifically. It's no use. Lily's dead. Wait.
Oh, yeah, okay, no.
Not even an explanation of how they found that out.
Are we supposed to be able to read this and follow this? Death Tracery? Very
It's one of
resonant
those things
emotional
where
moment there.
I could read the text, but not at a speed where I can understand it. It's so quick, as soon as I'm done reading it, it's already gone.
Okay, so this is like a timing puzzle one.
You know what? I'm looking at this, and yeah, this definitely looks like a Death Tracery to me.
All right, we're thinning out the herd here. Let's air battle. You should have come in the plane then.
Oh boy,
no!
we get the sound for the whole fight now.
It's also not worth it to use the machine gun at all. I'm discovering, because you need to wait for these things first.
Hey, how are we doing this in a single-engine jet?
You mean making this much noise or fighting?
Like, hovering like this.
He's a really skilled pilot, what can I say?
This isn't even the jet. This is just like he has a stereo on board playing this really loud. Like,
I love noise rock.
This is my ASMR track.
No, it's like those loud mufflers you get on cars. You can get them for
The
£5
whistles
as well.
go woo! The jet engine goes brrrr. This might be the most unwatchable episode we've put out. Between the screen flashing, this, the technical issues. Oh, we landed.
Okay, we've landed.
An audio-visual tour de force.
And that's where Vine Boom came from.
Or maybe a tour de farce.
Now E is worse than D, so I ranked down a little bit there, unfortunately.
Sparkly load-in screen.
Alright, do we need to find the antidote to the venom, to the poison? I Am Headful says, not a beginner's Bad Game Hall of Fame stream. Oh! This is Echi-sen.
Yeah, it's his spirit.
Gotta shoot him in that elbow. And the crotch. And the
Clearly the
gut.
lips are way too strong to go for them. Oh no.
The true foe revealed. Yeah. Okay, so there's a trick to this. Obviously, we need to detect the imposter, or, you know, shoot away the imposters and find the real one. Oh my god! Now we can rest in peace.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. I don't.
That's how
think
we
you
hold a
fight-
funeral around here.
I have to go back. I don't remember his spirit being like an enemy in the.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No.
Okay. In the game, this is the last area.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the regular game.
I really hope they keep the part where there's a split in the path and you follow it and it's just a dead end.
Don't tempt them. Don't encourage them, Johnny.
You know what? This having an arcade release,
What?
I'm understanding why the audio's like this, because this is from that era where, well, how do we get our machine to get the most attention? Just crank the audio.
Oh look, it's the red door. Choose to
stand
open
out
it.
in the arcade. You gotta blow out the speakers.
It's the theme song to Death Crimson. Hell yeah. They will never create tragedy. Here it is. This is Kunitaka Watanabe's masterpiece here. Wait, was this? I'm sorry I talk over the song, but was this the twist in the original game? I don't remember this at all.
No.
No.
Alright, do I have enough credits? Do I have enough life?
Ooh. Pre-rendered.
What an evil looking beast. I'm gonna kill that monster. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky.
What? Okay. Never mind. Man, this reminds me of that time where we were in the case and we were fighting some stuff.
I have no memory of that.
Oh no, I'm saying like this is like a Family Guy cutaway in the middle of that boss fight. Okay, back to the boss. Different boss.
Oh. Oh, she's back.
Boss rush. I got her. Wait, they use that exact same animation from Musapi's Game Over animation in Musapi no Choco Marker on the arcade. I recognize all that animation. In addition to maybe being a poser preset. I have no desire to help an evil being. Yeah, that's right.
The camera facing you two, I for a second thought that dialogue was coming from the girl. I was really confused.
Alright, I'm not gonna have my machine gun when I respawn, which is unfortunate. Oh, I saw like a machine gun pick up behind. There we go. Oh, it was a machine gun. It was something else. I think we're all right, though.
What is happening?
Might as well choose the red door. I had already opened the red door. If I had chosen the blue door, then a whole different world may have developed. Jesus Christ!
Yep.
Oh my...
There's something about this greatest hits retelling of Death Crimson 2 under Winter as well.
It might be the new canon, for all I know.
I don't think I've ever seen a rail shooter with non-linear storytelling. Or gameplay.
I know there's a machine gun pickup in here, but I think I just gotta keep on Shugel in here. Finish it off semi-auto style.
Maybe one more phase. Good life up.
Did we do it?
Did we? I think in the... unless they put in a bonus ending level. One more for the road.
Our crimsons are disappearing. Do you know the reason why crimson exists? It's because humans have a desire to hold a gun and shoot. Welcome to the Gun Games Extravaganza, folks.
The gun is good.
As long as humans hold a twisted desire for guns, crimson is sure to surface again. God, I wish. Crimson forever, baby!
What a wild message to have at the end of a rail shooter. Like, guns are bad.
Ass!
It is a slightly more definitive ending, though, than the proper game.
It is. Ko doesn't seal himself away for the next 10 years or whatever to turn into the embodiment of Crimson. Oh, by the way. No, I think I earned it. That was Death Crimson Ox.
You know what? I'm glad we ended on that one.
Yeah. I don't know if it's come through on stream. I'm a little sleepy, but that game
perks you up.
Yeah.
Special thanks, Crimsoners. And Naomi-chan. Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck is bullet mode in this gonna be? Small credits.
You get one. Make it count.
Huh?
There we go.
No bonus end credit scene.
GGD. Their highest streak during that. Danny, Greg, is that what does ETI do you think stands for? I know that these are all character names. SMO, ASY, Aruko, Yuri, and then Musapi was MUS.
Do you want to see what bullet mode is?
It's also mission mode.
I assume mission mode is would probably be like a level select kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is good to have. Alright, bullet mode. It's a mode where you race at clear stages trying to use as few bullets as possible. Remaining ammo decreases whenever you miss a shot. When your experience points meter becomes full, the remaining amount of ammo increases. With the remaining amount of ammo reaches 0, your life meter becomes empty, the game is over. Okay, so it's just like a gimmick mode.
Yeah. Probably not worth checking out, because that sounds bad.
I mean, it's a challenge. It's unique. It's a way to approach the game. But if that's all this game has, it doesn't have like the House of the Dead 2 home console conversion thing where you have like the the fun little like challenge mini games. That's a missed opportunity. That this is just variations on the same arcade setting. That's probably not the best value proposition for this particular title. But at the same time, it's also a game that that no one else besides E. Cole would bring you. No one else would have the balls, the confidence, the strength of character to develop and release a game like Death Crimson Ox, or Death Crimson 2 or 1 for that matter, or Musapi no Choco Marker. But I think that'll do it for Death Crimson Ox. I think that'll do it for the games tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The stream, it went off the rails in a few places, but I think we saw the light at the end.
Yeah, we got a couple things out of it. We got some good moments. We on the roller coaster, we briefly derailed, but somehow we managed to get back on the rails, then and off again. Hot damn. I feel obligated to ask, as I do at the end of these shows now, best and worst of the nights. Even though I feel this one is
easy. Like best haunted mansion, haunted museum. Sorry, worst was Baby Boomer.
How about you, Johnny?
Yeah. I agree with that. Though, again, Death Crimson OX there just tickled my particular ivories. For some reason.
Death Crimson OX was special, but I think Haunted Museum was probably the best.
Oh
still.
yeah, that was the one that was actually good.
For me, best is Haunted Museum. I can't disagree with that notion. Second, honorable mention. Second place to Freedom Force on the NES. I was really pleased with that one. Baby Boomer should be the worst, but I think I'm going to give it to Lethal Weapon.
I did check a long play. You got about 3/5 of the way through. There was 2 more levels. In
Baby Boomer?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sure there was a secret passage. I'm sure there was like a way to progress it there, but man, it is just brutally difficult. So was Freedom Force, but Freedom Force was at least fair about it. You at least knew where enemies were going to come out of and didn't have to shoot them a million times to prevent them from killing your baby on the screen. But Lethal Weapon was just broken to the point of just being... It's so disappointing. It's wasted potential. Baby Boomer has a novel idea itself. I could see tweaks being made to Baby Boomer to make it a better game.
Not entirely novel, because Gumshoe exists.
That's true, but with the amount of stuff you can interact with in the stage, not necessarily shooting the baby to make them jump or whatever, just having... the environment be the thing. So it is different from Gumshoe in a sense. But in terms of like being like an auto-scroller, yeah, that mechanic is the same. But still, you could do something with Baby Boomer, and obviously Lethal Weapon being based off of Lethal Enforcer and downscaling that. But just the fact that the shooting is so buggy in that, Baby Boomer, for all its faults, the bullets went where you shot. Right, you may need to shoot a million times in the same spot to make something happen to protect your baby, but at least you know confidently that when you pull the trigger and point at the screen, it will land in approximately the spot that you're aiming at. And the same cannot be said for Lethal Weapon. So that is why I will have to go with Lethal Weapon as my worst of the night. But they're close. They're in close contention with one another. That's going to do it for the Light Gun Games Extravaganza stream for tonight. I'm going to scream if I flub another line before this is over. That was our Light Gun Game show. It will return maybe sooner rather than later. Maybe you won't have to wait a whole year for the next installment of this. We still have to play Gaia Attack. We still have to play Haunted Museum 2. We still have to play a bunch of other bad and interesting light gun games. So this will be one we return to more frequently moving forward, hopefully. If you like what you saw here tonight, consider subscribing here on Twitch, pledging on Patreon, becoming a member on YouTube. Doing any of the above will grant you access on our Discord server to the Patreon Saints channel. My Stream Deck is just not working tonight. That is cool, so I just have to type that in manually. We're going to put up a poll tonight for the next Thursday long play. It is not up as the time of recording this live, but if you're watching this on YouTube, it should be up. And I'm just going to go through the choices here so people know what they could potentially vote for. We decided to go with the theme of 3D adventure games for this upcoming stream. So the choices are Batman Dark Tomorrow on GameCube, Hellboy Asylum Seeker, I flubbed another line, on PlayStation 1, Highlander The Last of the Macleods on Jaguar CD, Overblood on PlayStation 1, and Welcome House, also on PlayStation 1. Those will be the choices in the poll. We will post it to Patreon and to the Patreon Saints channel on Discord, as mentioned, so that our financial backers can have a say in what we play, help steer the direction of the show, and so forth. Barring that, if you're not able to financially support us, we completely understand. You can still share videos with folk you know. We have a playlist on YouTube. It's called Suggested Viewing. It happens to have some videos that we've handpicked that we think make for solid onboarding onto the channel. Good first impressions to be made. But maybe you know someone who's a light gun fanatic or a Death Crimson fanatic, and maybe you'll show them this episode. Who's to say? We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. Coming up, we should probably get into what's upcoming. We don't know what's upcoming. I'm sure we'll think of something. For Saturday, I know Tuesday we're going to celebrate a very special anniversary for one of the most notorious kusoge of all time on the Famicom. So please to look forward to that Tuesday the 10th for a truly historic night here on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. And then Thursday the next will be that patron-decided games. You'll have a few days, you'll have about a week to vote on that, dear viewers. And that's basically all we have on the agenda for right now. Johnny's segment, Johnny's time slot, hopefully coming soon. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we will get some of that in order and sorted in time before the end of the year. If not, starting next year. We're beginning a new year. We're closing out 2024, which has been a good year for the Bad Game Hall of Fame. But 2025 is promising to be an even more exciting, even more packed year of content, of streaming and video on demand content coming to y'all. So please to look forward to it. For now, we should look at channels that are currently streaming on Twitch. Find someone to potentially raid. Let us send some folk. Oh! Well, my Firefox crashed. Tonight's not my night. Tonight is not the night for this computer tonight. Okay, fuck the raid, I guess, because I don't even know if I can get that open in time. I don't want to.
Can mods do it?
Would you like me to do it?
If you have it open, if you can do it, by all means.
Let me just.
I'm gonna strangle this computer when we're done.
Let's see. That is Stream Manager, right?
Yeah.
Right, yep, got it. All right. Let's see. Who is going right now. Let's see. Let's toss it over to. Oh, let's toss it over to Hexymaniac, who is playing Casper for PlayStation 1.
Continuing to play Casper for the PlayStation
Continuing,
1.
yes.
Yeah,
let's see.
that'll do.
Alright, I'll hit the button.
Let them know we sent you, and so forth. That'll do it for us here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. I have been Quick Draw Cassidy.
I've been Reload, Charky.
And I've been the protector of the life cycle, Johnny Baghead.
Thank you all for tuning in and shooting along with us, despite the technical difficulties tonight. Thank you for turning up. Thank you for tuning into the Bad Game Hall of Fame, folks. Bye!
Good night, everybody.
Night.